do right now, in terms of theoretical kind of theme, I am interested in trying to, in kind of a more operational representation and quantification of three major characteristics of complex systems, that is feedbacks, path dependence, and emergence. And hopefully, that's my long-term vision, is that if we come up with tools that allow us to, or metrics or different types of measurements or indices that allow us to capture those features or characteristics, we may use them for some kind of not a drawback, but a good element in policy formulation. So that's kind of a short jump from theory to practice. This is a very fresh, new, totally new research that I'm doing, where I try to focus on analyzing. This is one of the, hopefully, the ways I can come up with some quantification of different complex systems features. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to model the sensitivity of the overall model, agent-based model, to different inputs over time. So instead of trying to analyze sensitivity only for the last kind of an end point of a simulation, this approach tries to analyze whether a particular parameter basically changes over time and whether it becomes more or less important. And it seems really promising. I'm going to present at Landscape Ecology this research, so hopefully I'll have much more to say about it. Right now it's just still running, simulations are still running, so there is, I don't really know much how to analyze these, but I just feel like this is going to be something really interesting. I'm also teaching a signature course, which is a human environmental modeling course. Right now, this spring, I offer it for the first time. And it has been designed as a half seminar, half kind of a practical lab type of course, where we do lots of readings related to modeling, obviously, but we also develop models from the simple, kind of a one-dimensional, very simple case to a more complex models that are embedded within geographic information system. And for the nearest future, my objectives. Something that I kind of learned about at MSU is this whole theory of resilience thinking. It's not very common in spatial sciences, and therefore I thought that that might be something to have a look at, and I really found that interesting, with lots of potential for future. From the methodological perspective, I'm still trying to kind of find this trade-off between realistic representation of behavior on one side and kind of computational efficiency on the other, and that's really a challenge. From the practical standpoint, I'm trying to move towards that because I am more, my research is very theoretical, and therefore I found that to be a little bit inhibiting. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm involved in 3 big projects. All of them are just start, so hopefully they're going to grow to something more specific. The first one is to use ABM as a decision support tool in water management. Then I also I've been thinking about a potential for using ABM in epidemic dynamics, in modeling epidemic dynamics. And finally, something that's closer to the model that I developed for my research, dissertation research, which is extending my model to a more real-world case in land use policy formulation. And with that, I would like to thank you, and I look forward to discussion later on.